Hello everybody, and welcome to Being Born, the game. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing.
Are you a boy or a girl?
Thanks Faster Oak. I just really wanted to play some Fallout. I do play through Fallout 3 because that's been years since I have. So I figure, you know what? If I'm going to do that, I might as well record it. I mean, why not? I mean, I enjoy doing it, and I figure
A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful.
I'll probably have more fun if I gab on while I do it.
Oh, James, we did it. A son. A beautiful son.
Imagine that if, when you were born, you were immediately asked if you were a boy or a girl. Baby, are you boy or a girl?
Look at you.
Male.
Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you?
No.
Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
I don't know. No. No. Nah. Yeah. No. Let's go with Isaac.
That's a good name.
I've always liked that name. Isaac.
Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what
That
you
and
look like
Desmond
when
and
you're all
Dimitri.
grown up.
Just always liked those names. We'll go Caucasian. What I like to do whenever it comes to games like this is we'll just go with Shaggy Suave. That's what I should have made my name. Should have made it Shaggy. Our last name could be Suave, because then we'd be Shaggy Suave. Let's go with facial hair. Rough beard. Goatee. I like that rough beard. I can't think of anybody in the game who actually has that mustache now that I think of it. Yeah, I'll go with this. I like that. When it comes to games that gives you a lot of customization like this, what I like to do is just completely randomize it, just until I find something I like. That was not too bad. Though, he looks very close to having another chin. Ooh. I like that one. Very sexy. Hair color? Oh. I like me some chocolate. Alright, there we go. Looking like a champ. Yes.
You're going to look a lot like your dad.
Oh boy.
See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
Fun fact. Your mother is actually African
It's a
American.
big world out there,
Black,
son.
whatever you prefer.
Full of all sorts of people.
Whether that was for lighting effects or it's just how she was.
Catherine?
Just,
James.
yeah.
She's in cardiac arrest.
Fun
Start
fact.
compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 1,000.
Daddy, I'm being stolen.
Hang on. Okay?
We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be no.
Don't look straight into the light now.
Cheery chatter.
Decorations.
I can't see.
This place will feel just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy.
I'm peeling out, Daddy.
There you go. My goodness. Just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo. I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here.
You
while
dare
Daddy runs
contain
You'll
me?
be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
Imagine seeing this. A 1-year-old baby jumping around like a maniac. Jumping up on chairs. Balancing on stuff like this. It's just like, good lord. work. There we go. Okay. Hello, teddy bear. Okay, let's read the special book. Yeah! Thumbs up! Rock on! I typically don't change my stats here. I mean, I guess I could. I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do. I think I want to keep that. Yeah. This is typically how I build. Personally, I think intelligence is probably the best freaking special stat in the game. Mainly because that pretty much determines your potential in the game. Like, you have all these skills like guns and whatnot, but intelligence affects how many skill points you get per level. So the higher that is early on, the more profit you're going to have later. So, personally, I don't... let's bump down perception. I don't find perception all that useful. Yeah, I know its uses, but agility I don't really care for, because action points I don't really use them that much. And movement speed's kind of... Strength. I do like carrying a lot of stuff. Intelligence. One of the things I really like about Fallout and watching other people play Fallout is the fact that it's always something new. Everybody plays it different. That bear just really like fly away. Well, let's do that again. Come on, you stupid bear.
You are quite the little explorer.
This bear slides quite a bit.
Serves me right for trying
Oh!
to pin you in.
Oh! I've got an orbit!
I want to
Holy
show you
crap.
something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible.
It's like one of the skip rope things.
Revelation
Those things you got in like one leg.
I am Alpha.
You have to jump over it. Let's try jumping over it.
The beginning and the end.
Are you ready for this? I'm going to
I will
suplex
give
this
unto
thing.
him that
Huh!
is thirst of the fountain of the water of life
Ooh.
freely. He always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
Hold on. This bear's flipping out. I'm pretty sure I can actually tug on this. Huh? No? Fine. This bear! Physics on this bear is nuts!
Don't be a damn fool. We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. Of course I miss her.
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid.
What's with me and being blinded? Also, where in the world was I looking?
He is growing up so fast.
Indeed.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm
Believe
so
it!
proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I?
What are you looking at?
Down here in
Oh,
Vault
okay.
101, when you
What's
turn
with the
10,
death stare?
you're ready to take
My
on
dad's
your
like
first
looking at him and just like,
responsibility.
you want to screw my
Here you
son?
are.
Hi,
As long as you are
boy.
hereby present
How's
to
my
you your
son?
very
You
own
doing good?
Pip-Boy
Having a
3000.
nice birthday?
Get used to it. You'll be getting
You
your
piece
first
of
work
crap.
assignment
Get used to
tomorrow.
it? How dare you talk to my son that way? I'll beat your
Enjoy
face.
your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Yodo.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us, but I told him not to worry.
Lost
You're
one
so
copy
easy
of
to
Dean's
fool.
Electronics. If found, please return to Stanley.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess. Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite
Annual
barbarian?
Bake-Off.
That's right.
Sponge
Rob.
cake!
Issue 14, and with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well,
You're making that
I
up.
better let you get back to mingling with your guests.
That was
We'll
one of
talk
the
later, okay?
unfortunate ones.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Wednesday
man,
is
you
bingo
have a
night in the
pit bull.
diner.
I wish
A
I
week's
was
supply of water
Enjoying
rations.
yourself?
So what? If you were to win that, does that mean you could just decide, oh hey, I want to drink twice as much water this week?
Attention, everyone! It's time to cut the cake.
My delicious cake!
Wait,
How's it going, pal?
Oh no.
I am mortified about the cake mishap. Simply mortified.
Who cares? It's cake. It's not like it's gonna taste any different.
How's it going, pal?
Daddy, I told you not to act all official. I know you were
Sneak
joking,
up on
but
these
I'm
guys.
not sure
Come
anyone
on,
else
Wally.
did.
You always have good ideas.
People always enjoy
Yeah,
my little
I got
speeches.
one. The
Besides,
Matters.
that friend of yours
Super
could use
cool,
a
right?
reminder that life is
I just remembered something. A joke between my friends and I is the fact that
not all
Jeez,
fun and
Wally.
games.
Who's the head of the gang?
Oh.
You or me? No
let's
way.
go to the light.
Supposed to
So,
be a
what do you think we
party.
should
You're a
do?
fish boy.
It's gotta be
Look at me.
You
I'm
should
part
wait
fish.
sometime, Daddy.
Those aren't ribs. Those are gills.
Who wants to go
Chest
around all
gills.
day being called
I'm a freaking fish.
Sometimes I
Do
think
you
you
think
really
he's
are.
surprised?
Look at that face too.
Sure of it, Amato. Never suspected.
It's a
it.
face only
Now go on.
a
with
blind
yours.
person could love.
Hey, happy birthday,
Thanks for
nosebleed.
coming, Sammy.
You're so funny.
Oh, sure, nothing to worry about. Me and
Piece
Andy
of
got
crap. Punch you in the jaw.
Hey, you having a nice
How are
time?
you enjoying the party,
You guys
Mrs.
are
Palmer?
dumb.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything? As a matter of
Indeed.
fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
I don't think I ever turned myself into busy. Hold on. I'm going to do that real quick so people don't pop up. Did I? No, I didn't. Busy. Thanks,
Don't
Stanley.
mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday. Not much, but I hope you like it.
Is that still a thing? People wearing party hats?
How about
Like, that's always the cliche birthday
are you having a
thing.
nice party?
But
10
whenever I was
years
younger,
old.
I never
My,
used.
my,
I never had party
Seems
hats.
like only yesterday that your daddy came.
But
Goodness,
I always thought
listen
they
to
looked
me
weird
ramble.
anyway.
You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe that's still a thing. I doubt it, but that was always kind of a cliche deal. Yes, ma'am.
Such a nice, polite young man you are.
Indeed.
Never lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly. We could use more of that down here. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you.
That's
You're
something-
the birthday
oh my goodness,
boy.
that sounds really
No
good.
sharing required today.
It's been really long
You having a
Yeah.
nice time?
ago,
like
but
that.
a freaking
Well,
Jonas?
at least it doesn't have your name in it.
Ah,
Which
a
makes it
cinnamon
better
bun.
than any of your other
That
ideas.
sounds
Thanks.
delicious.
I'll send him right
It's
down.
important to keep in touch with the young
Right?
people, you know,
The both
as part of my
snakes.
job.
What do you guys think?
Well,
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present.
Oh,
Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the
the
reactor.
overseer.
Go ahead.
Look at it. He
I don't
just
think anyone will mind if I slip out for a few minutes.
boy.
Sure thing, Officer Gomez. Well, it's been nice
Shut up
chatting
and
with
let me
you.
think a minute.
Thanks again for coming.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness.
This chick's
I hope I didn't
poem
miss the
is just
party.
so odd.
They
like,
sure did.
ugh.
My.
This is something
10
you
years
give
old
a
already?
10-year-old.
Why, I
Like,
can remember
maybe you could
helping
give
your
a
dad
10-year-old a
change your
poem,
diapers.
But
And now look at
what
you.
the poem
a great big
is.
grown-up 10-year-old
God.
with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem just for you. I hope you like it. Of course.
We'll take
Run
a look
along
at it.
now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
Alright, let's take a look at this freaky poem. Notes. Birthday poem. Gray walls, impenetrable steel, suffocation, condemnation, little hands groping in subterranean uncertainty. Mommy? Daddy? Am I dead? Nay! Nay! Reborn into purifying fluorescence. A face emerges, strong and male. Father to me, father to all, overseeing our lives, our eternities. Harshness of discipline, harshness of love. Obedience, my savior. Larva to pupa, pupa to worker. Buzz, buzz. One with the steel honeycomb. 10 lies within the 101. Significant at last. till gray seeps from walls to hair to soul, then eternal slumber, the sweet sleep of incineration. What the hell? Who would give that to a 10-year-old? That's just nuts. Who would do that? I mean, that makes me wonder. I mean, all the vaults had this kind of gimmick going on that it was all a way to try to prevent war from happening again. And they'd always do things like a vault with 999 men and 1 female and vice versa. Or like, I think there was one that was like 10 of each sex and then 1 panther. Another one with like no comedy audio tapes and then one with really bad comedy. Stuff like that. But this one was a overseer who was almost like he thought he was a god. He was basically like a dictator of such.
Enjoy the party, sir?
Bah, I only showed up because Amata's friends with the brat.
Piece of
Give
crap.
him a few more minutes and then I want that place cleaned up and everybody back to work.
Sure thing, sir.
But anyway, so I wonder if he actually regulates things that people create too. Because I bet she would have made something about pansies and flowers and frolicking and sunshine. But because he was like, no, this boy needs to know the overseer
What are you doing
is
down here, young
the
man?
man who dictates
I
everything.
thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid. I'm a man.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just 1 more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
I don't understand why your dad sends you down here, and then he's like, oh, hey, I'll be there in a second. It's like, why not just walk me down here? I'm scared.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Indeed.
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little
I had my
old,
own,
but it should
I think it
work
was an
perfectly.
airsoft gun,
Jonas found it down here.
but
It was in pretty rough shape.
I don't know what,
Took us a good 3 months to find
What
the
does
parts
BB
to get
stand
it working
for?
again. You know how tough it is to
Ballistic
find
battle?
a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his.
what kind
So,
of 10-year-old
what do you
has a
think? Want to give it a try?
switchblade?
We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I
That
have
seems
found a
really
place, though.
dangerous.
Come on.
Like, I understand someone who's like maybe 14 or 15. Maybe I'm just, maybe I just had a weird freaking childhood.
Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want. Couldn't have done it without Jonas's help. You make sure to thank him.
I mean, I can understand a BB gun, but
Happy
like a
birthday,
switchblade?
buddy. I hope you have fun with it.
I don't know.
Hey, you don't turn 10
A
every
real
day.
gun? Good
Now
lord.
Go on and let me see you shoot something.
Like an airplane made of guns that shoots its guns, but the bullets are not bullets, they're guns. Simpsons reference. I don't remember a lot of The Simpsons. That's one part I always thought was pretty funny.
Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot.
Show off some VATs. We going for a headshot! Oh, I'm still naked. I totally forgot about that. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, actually, it's a good thing I didn't kill it. Whenever, if you're doing this part, always remember, read your Grognak the Barbarian deal, because I'm pretty sure you don't get the skill point after this, and you lose the comic, so read it. I'm gonna eat myself a sweet roll. Alright, let's try that again. This time, without sucking. Oh, for real, dog? For real! Headshot.
Good work. That's one less Rad Roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas.
You know what you never
a picture
find
of
in
me
this
with a
game?
big game
A
hunter.
rad roach nest. Do roaches even have nests?
Smile.
I've seen those, like, exterminator shows. Not like
different parts.
Terminators, but just bug pest exterminators.
Revelation
Yeah.
21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take.
Looks like he's kind of got a lazy eye going on here. There, you're just looking to the right of me.
Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the GOAT. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine. The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test, GOAT. Everyone here in the vault takes it when they're 16. Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. So, pay attention and try not to fall asleep.
All the
You know what the
jobs.
overseer says? We're born in the vault, we die in the vault.
All the jobs.
Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar?
Okay. Each of the jobs, it's not like a typical job, like a doctor, maybe actually, I think that is one. A doctor, a technician. Well, there is a technician kind of deal, but they're really odd jobs. Not like an odd job, like, I don't know, cleaning gum machines or something like that. But, it's like, you can get stuff from being a jukebox repairman, specifically a jukebox. It's like, wow, you wouldn't think they'd break down too much. And then there's also like a vault chaplain.
That's not the way it works.
It's weird jobs.
And it won't do to go around asking questions like that, especially not around the overseer. I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, I know, but it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the overseer's good side, and you always will be. You understand?
Indeed.
You need to appreciate all you have, because what's up there on the outside, that's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either. That's what the overseer says, isn't it? He's not about to let anyone else in, so I guess that's how it'll have to be. You're here now, and it's a hell of a lot better than being up there. All your mother and I ever wanted was for you to be safe, and you're safe here. Your mother, she was beautiful, but beyond the beauty you've seen. There's just so much those old photos can never show.
I'd
And
like
she
to
was
see more.
passionate
I'd like to learn more about your
life,
mom
about love.
in this game. Like, you
Most
do
of
learn
all-
some stuff here and
Most
there,
of all, she was
but
passionate about you.
some pictures that
When
he
she
talks
became
about, I would
pregnant,
actually
it
like
was
to see
the
some.
happiest I had ever seen her. She had great things in mind for you. And so, time for you to stop stalling and get to class. Please, son, please, take these achievement tests seriously. The last thing I need is your mother's ghost haunting me because her only child became a garbage burner. Take care, son. Now get out of here, and good luck.
If you're doing this as well, always remember, take the medicine bobblehead. You only have a few chances to get that. Let's do some snooping. Confidential? Freddy Gomez? BDS, getting worse, can't even get out of bed. When he does, manage to function. Boy mask. Anxiety. Stanley. Severe chronic head pain. Feeding him aspirin like it's candy. Armada. Once again, the overseer has insisted on being in the room for Armada's examination, throwing any inkling of doctor-patient confidentiality right out the window. I know he doesn't trust me, he never has, but I honestly believe the reason he attends his daughter's medical appointment is that because he doesn't trust her. That's as ridiculous as it is said. Armada is a great girl, and chance for doing something stupid, pregnancy, syphilis, whatever, is so unlikely, it's not even worth mentioning. Experiments. Smoking, no mutation, thank God. Whatever, so can penetrate this vault. Can't begin to imagine what the Overseer would do. Borrowing a few more water chips and rerouting some of the power here in the clinic. Finally able to affect the latest sample. Not much. It's the first time Jonas has assisted me. He's suspected forever, I know. He knows what he's gotten himself into. Okay. Open sesame.
Good morning. Stopped in to see the old man before class, eh?
Indeed.
Good to... You better stay away. I don't want you to catch what I've
Morning,
got.
Doc. How's things?
Have you had a chance to look over these results?
I was just going over them. Something you're worried about?
I'd just like to keep an eye on it.
No problem. I'll have my report ready this afternoon.
Sounds good. Let me know if there are any changes.
Okay.
Fresh coat of paint is just what you need. What is it now, sir?
Hey man, just trying to be friendly.
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Okay, let's hope I can do this without, like, I don't have to worry about failing this speech check, because I've got a 67% chance of this working. So let's hope it works.
Well,
Tell her, Butch. What's the matter?
Yes, I
Daddy's
think I'd
girl
like that.
gonna cry?
Will it take long?
She's nothing, Butch.
I'm not scared of you, Walt.
Yeah? What do you want?
You know what, I'm not
None of
going to
your
use quick
business,
saves
kid.
and stuff.
Get out of here before
Typically
you get
I
hurt.
would,
If you
but
mess with the tunnel snakes,
I'll deal with
you're
it.
asking for it. Got
I'll
me?
deal with it.
Maybe you're
Oh,
right.
thank goodness.
We can deal with her later.
Max.
Come on, tunnel
I'm the
snakes.
good guy.
This little bitch isn't worth our time.
Only chumps
Whatever
play
you
as
say, Butch.
bad
You're the
guy.
boss. Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine, let's go.
Wally, his balls dropped. He's younger than me and his voice is lower than mine.
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Well, you
He's
made it.
16 and I'm
All
19.
set for the
Good
go?
lord.
Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
Oh, feeling sick.
Didn't work on your dad either, did it? Now, unless you have something else you want to discuss, take a seat and prepare for the 2274 edition of the GOAT.
I'm gonna ace this multiple choice test that has no wrong answers.
I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
Alright. From the class.
Go ahead, take a seat so we can start.
I did. Is Amada, take a seat. Amada! What are you doing? Amada? There you go. Jeez.
Go ahead. Well,
I was trying.
to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone
Oh
else
crap,
has
I
an
was totally gonna
insightful
cut this
comment,
before the
let's get
test.
started. Question 1.
Oh well.
A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Wouldn't they call it parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity?
2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Good thing survival isn't in this game like it is in New Vegas. Or else you'd probably have the option to take a piece, cook it, and try it. Which I would totally do.
Question 3. You discover a young
That-
boy lost in the lower
I've never seen a brick wall in a
hungry and
vault.
frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
We turned that sucker in.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
We ain't part of no baseball team. I can't practice my karate kicks with a freaking baseball
Question
bat.
5. Your grandmother invites you to tea.
Imagine karate,
You're surprised
a
when she gives
freaking
you
soccer
in
game with
order to
karate
get
kicks.
another vault recipe.
Or like just karate moves
You
in
do.
general. Cliche karate moves. Like in action movies. Like karate chopping balls and judo kicking, and it's probably not even karate or something. Whatever. Throw some tea!
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
We use a bobby pin.
Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I'd be pretty scared if it pointed at me. Just all of a sudden comes out and it's like, you. Remove all the mutated.
Question 8.
Well,
A fellow Vault
lasers.
101 resident is in possession of Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1.
I love how the portrait in the back of your friend there has... The portrait has a picture of you and it says, my pal. It's like, geez.
9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Okay. Loosen the bolts on some pipes. When the sink is turned on, restroom will flood. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good one. Put a firecracker in the toilet. That's sure to cause some chaos. Now, let's think about this. A firecracker, when it hits the water, is probably going to put itself out. But in the scenario that it does explode, water's just going to fly out. And not all of it. So it's probably just going to make some... He's probably going to go in there and be like, what's with the water? And why is the water a little kind of like smoky, I guess? Break into a locked medicine cabinet and replace his high blood pressure pill medication with sugar pills. What the hell? That's terrible. And manipulate the power watch on his razor so he'll get electric shock the next time he shaves. Now these two are probably the most acceptable pranks. This won't have much of a result. This is just sick. Well, not really sick, but still, it's dangerous. Being shocked isn't too bad. And then a flood. Well, that's actually probably going to result in you having to clean it, now that I think about it. So this is probably the best. Let's mess with some wattage.
Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101?
Okay, this question supports what I said about the old poem.
And to whom we owe everything.
Because he probably gets his kicks out of people just saying, ha ha ha, they think I am the most important person. Even though that's the only freaking answer. But
Pencil
still.
down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation warrants.
I wonder when they start working on this stuff, like, start their job. I wonder if they learn about it in 16.
Vault
Oh wait, no,
inspector.
when no loyalty
I thought
inspector?
that had been phased out decades ago. Well, sounds like a job right up your alley, hmm?
I guess you start having responsibilities when you're 10, so I guess as soon as you're 16, you start getting the training, like after school or something. Alright. That's what I've always wanted to be.
Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful
That's what I've
enthusiasm.
always wanted to be. Something that was
Good to know
phased
that
off
the
for
goat
decades.
occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
So, let's see. I'm a loyalty inspector. Lockpicking? So I can break into people's homes and see if they have anything suspicious. Medicine for... I don't know. Unarmed? To beat the answers out of someone. What I'm going to use my tag skills for, they're not going to reflect what I would typically use Like, they're not gonna reflect my play style. I have my reasons for going with these. Okay, let's,
Get out of my face.
how'd you do? No, you're
Here
not.
you are, Mr. Brotch.
Amada.
I hope I did okay.
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar. Let's see. Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track for you.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Hello.
Hello, Amada.
Thank
Yo,
God
teach.
that's over.
I'm done.
Come on, let's go get some lunch.
Okay.
Can I
We
admit
go
I'm
with her.
waiting for this?
Make a break for it. Andy! Save me! Crap! I keep forgetting. I wanted to end the recording. This recording's going on forever.
You need
Wake
to
up!
know this.
Come on, wake up!
I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
Find out what's going on next time on Let's Play Fallout 3. This was me in my awesome jacket, and I'll see you next time.